about you. I want to talk to you about what just happened. But I have definitely reached a state of borderline apathy sprinkled with hope. The House passed the Senate version of the One Big Beautiful Ass Bill just before the July 4th deadline. With approval from both the Senate and the House, the bill now goes to President Trump for a signature. Once it's signed, this legislation becomes law. LAW, law. Tax cuts. If you're not a person who's earning over $350,000 a year, they're not talking about you. So if you're like hood rich or like a little bit rich, or you think you're covered because you don't need food stamps and you don't use Medicaid, it's still gonna impact you, okay? What this also means is massive funding increases for ICE. They've been blowing through that ICE budget like a tornado in Kansas. If any of you who follow me are actual billionaires, please show yourself. So there's $3.2 trillion of tax cuts written into this bill. It lowers corporate tax rates from 21% to 18%. It increases the standard tax deduction, but caps social program eligibility. And the top 1% of earners will receive $45,000 a year in tax savings. What's also being cut is Medicaid by 18%. What happens when you cut Medicaid budgets is you're cutting coverage for human beings. What it's also doing is block Medicaid expansion funding and raises premiums. 16 million Americans will lose coverage. So now let's talk about SNAP. We call it Eat Better Tonight because you do eat better tonight when you have EBT, especially if you don't have any other money for food. The SNAP benefit overhaul, it's reducing SNAP enrollment by 5 million people who are currently benefiting from food are going to get cut. It's also introducing biometric ID verification. It's going to require monthly job reporting in order to continue to get your benefits. 25% of the SNAP costs will now shift to the states. This big ass beautiful bill is giving $10 billion for ICE expansion. This also authorizes construction of new border barriers. So I guess he is going to get that wall after all. And defunds city sanctuary programs. This also expands immigration court powers under DHS. It's also going to cut EPA funding by 22%. And it's going to open up public lands for commercial development. Last but not least, this big ass beautiful bill is going to impact education. It's eliminating federal funding for K through 12 and college DEI programs. It's also going to overhaul Title I grants to include a merit-based model. Merit-based? It's also going to remove the federal requirement for race-based student data collection. It's bad. We're in a bad situation right now. And instead of allowing ourselves to lose hope altogether, we're going to take a collective deep breath. And we're going to trust that it's always darkest before the dawn. I don't know when the light is coming because ain't nobody coming to save us. So whenever you're ready to get up off of that thing and start to do something about it, we're ready for you. Peace, y'all.